Um, and so yeah, but when I wrote this spoken word, all of them are emotional because it's stepping into the character. And so this chapter 12 that was not supposed to exist just completely like I say wrecked me, but in a good way because it just for sure gave me the innocence, full innocence in the picture of Jesus and full guilt of
Mhm.
but then also how he took our guilt in that moment. And so anyways, I'd love for you to share your experience, anything you learned or in taking on this character of the criminal on the cross, what that was like for you.
Yeah, I think just what you said, taking on right the experience of the criminal on the cross was really the mindset I was trying to get into. Like, God, what would that be like? What would that feel like to be there with them? And even just kind of the contrast between the two, as you read scripture and um Jesus is there and they're having this side conversation about who this guy is supposed to be in between them. And, they start off, both of them are mocking
Yeah.
Christ. If you're really the one, like, get off, save us, save yourself. And and the one that we're actually in the screen right now has this change right there on the cross. It's so beautiful when you're reading scripture and you see this and you just put yourself into the character of like, he begins his eyes, spiritual eyes start to open up like, wow, this is the Messiah, the Son of God that came to save us. Like, we should be here because we are criminals, but he should not be here. And this love and compassion begins to start formulating in his own heart of like who this man is and what he's done for me. And he turns to him, he goes, Jesus, remember me. And Jesus looks at him, says, on this day you'll be with me in paradise. And it's just so neat, like how I think, religion, we do our best, right? Religion is a step to get to God, but it can never keep us there.